Thank you for viewing Gardens of Blessings TV. A happy Friday to everyone from here in Virginia, USA. An inspiring Saturday morning in the Philippines and a blessed day to all my viewers around the world. Thank you, Jessica, Dengo, and Rosalina's vlog channel for dropping by earlier on my early birds. And I really appreciate your support and mga patamsak dyan. This is my second week from announcing my road to 1K subscribers, most invites promo. And as of today, I am 992 subscribers and I hope hindi malalagas. I hope didikit talaga till the end. I would also like to inform you that this is the beginning of the wonderful things that my channel will offer to you in the future. I am really trying my best to work hard and trying to check on what do I need to improve, especially myself, my delivery and presentation. I'm hoping that I would be able to improve more and more as my channel grows. So I really appreciate. And we are not only doing the promotions for the most invite of the 1000 K subscribers. We also have trivia. I already dropped the link from my trivia. The first trivia question is, what is the title of our Turkey project? And I've also dropped in the link of that video to answer that trivia. And trivia number 2, what lights are on our Christmas tree? I also have that one there too. So feel free to check on it. And you can also drop your answer right now in the chat box if you know the answers already. So I can take note of the entry. All right. So in this brainstorm live, I will be talking about, of course, gratitude of the week. I will also be talking about child anxiety discussion during our stress management reflection. And we will be talking about the shrink and approach strategy. Kung ano yan, malalaman yan later during the stress management reflection. So last week, we talked about fears versus facts and the guide questions on how to manage the anxiety of our children, right? So this time we are going to expand that on how are we going to apply those guide questions using the shrink and the shrink and approach strategy. Thank you very much, Bonso Video, for dropping by. Thank you. I really appreciate your time. And without further ado, let me try to explain first the promo entries of my road to 1K subscribers. Okay, so let me see if I could share my screen. All right, here it is. So road to 1K subscribers and trivia. Okay, so in my road to 1K subscribers, I will be giving away 1,000 pesos Gcash to the one who has the most invites. So if you wanted to invite more and more into my channel, you will have the more entries. And I am actually taking note of all those who have entries already. So far, I have 3 of my very active subscribers who are doing really, really good. Thank you very much for actively participating. So I am going to tally every entry that you have, and the most invites will win 1,000 Gcash. This is not a raffle draw. I am tallying the entries. Okay, so I will also have 2 500 pesos Gcash winners on our trivia. That is the reason why I'm dropping the trivia question and the video link, so you will be able to participate in our trivia. So if the trivia that we have is gonna be raffle draw. Okay, so the 1,000 Gcash, the 1,000 pesos Gcash is most invites, and then 2 500 pesos Gcash winners for the trivia. That is the raffle draw. Okay. So that is gonna be how my my promotion is gonna be. All right. I'll be tallying all that entries, and the highest entries is the one who will win. Right. And okay, first time ko lang, ma'am. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate for coming Bonso video. All right. So I hope you will also I will also you will also join our 1K subscriber and trivia. So how to join, so this is the instruction. And also, if you are late and if you wanted to check on the replay, all the instructions are on the description of this video, so you can check that one out too. So how to join road to 1K subscriber, that is 1,000 pesos gcash. Okay, so you just have to watch any of the distance learning in the school bus episodes. Those are the latest videos that I have. You just spend maybe a minute or two to any of the episode in the most convenient of your time, and then you have to comment about the video. If someone invited you, please write the word in the comment below, invited by, so I would be able to check on who invited you, and that would be in the entry. If you invited yourself, just like you just put on comment, and it will be an entry too, right? But the more invites you will have, the more interest and the more chances of winning. All right. So of course you subscribe, and of course you like the video that you watch, and sharing is also optional. Okay, so those are the things that you can do in order to participate with our road to 1K subscribers. And also, because I'm already 992, so I only need what, 8 subscribers. So at the time, as soon as I get my 1,000 subscribers, I will be, or I can have the opportunity to use the community board. So immediately as I get 1,000 subscribers, I am going to put on to our YouTube community board the due date of the entry. Sinisuguro ko lang na lahat ng mga entry ninyo ay matatanggap ko. That's why there is a due date. Okay? So no worries if it is your first time, I will give you more time to catch up. Okay, so that is how to join. Very, very easy. You just invite. The more invites, the more entries. Okay, so and how to join the trivia. So in our trivia, we have two 500 pesos GCash winners. The ones that is the trivia number 1 winner and the trivia number 2 winner. Okay, so how to join the trivia? First, you answer the questions. Oh, there are 2 questions, right? Trivia question number 1, watch the distance learning in the school bus science experiment and Turkey project episode, which I actually dropped the link there in our chat box, and also the question, and of course answer the question. Now, how are you going to send in the entry? Hi, Erin, thank you very much for coming. All right, so how are you going to submit your entries? Of course, you can post your answer to the Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, and the Facebook page that I have, it's Gardens of Blessings Learning Support. That is the name of my Facebook. You can also put that your answer there. You can also type in your answers here in this chat box here, and also you can also put on or write on your comment in the comment section of the video. So there are different ways to answer the trivia. Okay, so I have there the link for the trivia, right? So those are the things. And if you wanted to check again, the instruction is on the description of this video. Maybe I'll put a banner on this one, so that, okay, I think this is the one. All right. Okay, so that is how we do our trivia and our road to 1K subscribers. Yay! All right. So entries are announced weekly. Okay, I will be announcing all the names of the entries just to make sure that the people that are invited are mentioned, like a shout out. Okay, so after having, as I've said a while ago, after having 1,000 subscribers, the date of the drawing and the deadlines of the entries will be announced. Okay, so you will have more time to gather entries. All right, I want to make sure that all the entries are actually in this notebook and verified it. So I will announce it. I will be using for the first time the community bulletin in YouTube as soon as I receive the 1,000 subscribers, right? So participants should be attending the live drawing. So winners will be informed on how to claim their prizes to their email address associated with their YouTube account. So make sure that your channel has your email address on it, or you can message me with your preferred email address on the Gardens of Blessings Learning Support Facebook. So that's how it is. Okay. So now we're going to check on the most interest of invite. If you notice, I have a certificate of appreciation. I really made an appreciation certificate to those people who to the person, actually, to the person who will win my entry. I think I was able to I did read December, I did start not January, November 29 to December 4. I'm done with that. And then I am going to read the entries from week 2. This is from December 5 up to December 10. We have Coco Miko, Bertin, Ma'am Rosalinda channel, Jocelyn Lista Haka, Lorna Timbal, Clyde Tabuyan Ordas, Kani Jade, Marison Ordas, Lani Ann Oboro, Jerry J. John, Ben Tabuyan, Annalisa Sinok, Sheila Suwanti, Jennifer Cortina, Lilet Sinen, Nenja Aki Japan, Joy Milin Factor, Jocelyn Alarca, Lida Lara, and we have Nikki Jane Tumbaga, Benelzi Ordas, Annalisa Erlandes, Christine Empenado, Neoda. That is from, and John Paul Campos, Julina Kapatian, Mary Joy Belyasa, Verna de la Peña, Real Galance, Jonaline Disenya Kagia, Sayun Siwanti Pascual, May Ann Montane, June Reinders Brax, and Guadalupe Ladia Maikaji Nick Dow, Zenny Hamid, and Janice Joaquin, and Anna Lisa Amel. Okay, and I would like to thank Ting Ting Ordas, who is very, very active. Rosalinda blog channel, and Juno Reinders and Kaaki Vlog for actively participating in this road to 1K subscribers. All right, so those are the entries. So I hope you will join. All right, so welcome to the Gardens of Blessings TV community. So this is the trivia question number 1. What is the turtle? What is that turtle? What is the title of our turkey project? That is trivia number 1. And I did drop the link of that video below. So if you have time, you can check that one out and you can answer that question on that video. And question number 2 is the distance learning in the school bus trivia number 2 writing assignment. The question is, what lights are on our Christmas tree? Colored or white? I also dropped the link of that video in the chat box, so you could also check that one out. Okay, so those are the trivia. Okay, we've been doing this. We're actually in our That is the seventh. I think we're on our eighth episode, and the more we're doing the episode, the more I like it because William is getting more and more vocal, and it has really improved his speech skills. So it kind of want me to keep on doing the episode more and more because it helps my son with his speech. So I hope you can check on it in our distance learning episode. It's a lot of fun. It's not something serious. It's more of humor. Just just how we do with our homeschooling in our distance learning. Lots of fun, and we also give share some topics that we learn about and share things. Okay, so I hope you try to check on it. And now we're going to move on to our weekly gratitude. Okay, of course, I would never, how did I say it? Okay, so Brainstorm Live would never be complete without weekly gratitude. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. This is what happened when I'm not practicing anymore. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to be. It's nice. It's I think it's a lot better. Okay, so this time we are going to start with our people. Okay, today I would like to thank, of course, Irene. Thank you very much for coming. And thank you for the teacher of my son. She was able to give time for us for our class visit. It was a little bit successful, not a little bit, not really successful, but uh anything counts. Like every little bit counts whenever we talk about success. Little things matter, right? It did not really went out well as we expected, of course, because my son has social anxiety, so it was expected like that. But at that time that was spent there, at least he kind of understand that, okay, so this is how this is what that is one thing that yes, every little bit counts. Yes, that's true. Every little bit counts. Yes, and I think that's what I learned from homeschooling preschool. You don't be focused on the big picture, but look on those small steps every day. So yes, Junior Hindins back tamsak dan ma'am. Good morning po, Ma'am Leonie. Thank you very much for coming by. All right. So in your case, who are the people that you would like to thank this week? Right. So me, um, the school the school teacher, right, and what else? Um, the staff for my eyewear. Oh, I really feel like I am a celebrity because it's kind of like, oh, thank you for my eyewear. No, it's just, oh my goodness. They are like really wanted me to get the eyewear because they know that I really had a really bad dry eye. So I got a new eyewear. So thank you for the stuff. And who else? You think about the people who are surrounding with you, who are with you this week, who inspire you this week. Thank them, right? And as I've said, even the ones who uh who are the cause of your stress this week, thank them because it you know this is the time wherein you are being tested and you can feel in yourself that you are better, right? Because you have more to give. Okay, so that is people. The place, I like the school. I am going to thank the school of my son. um um, because it is a place where I feel like that school. I'm so grateful that the school of my son is really supportive with the situation. Okay. uh, I am so thankful for my friends and family that have helped me up in prayer this week. Yes, yes. And remember that I am praying for you all the time, especially in these trying times. Yes. Okay. And yes, school, best school there is. Yes. Yes. I really appreciate the things, and they really try to uh make time and plan. I just I have, like, no words to say. Love you too, Erin. I love you very much. Because you're the only one, the only best friend that I have around. And that you don't have any choice. Okay. All right. So that's people and the place. What else? The playground. Yes, I am thankful for the playground this week because the playground at school, Louise was able to visit the school and play there, and it makes her happy. Although she really prefers to be in school, but because of certain situation, I'm number one. Yes, you are. Yes. Okay. So anyway, with the place, yeah. I appreciate that they have a playground outside the parking lot so she can play. She really wanted to visit school. She is a very very sociable person. So, and she do understand the situation. That's why. So I'm so happy about the playground. And what else? The place. Of course, the school bus, because the school bus is our vlogging area. It's our vlogging area. Not only a learning area, but also a vlogging area. Yeah. Thank you for the school bus. It has been with us for the longest time. It is not running, and it's pretty amazing how certain things that are not working and is considered junk can be very useful in certain times, right? All right. So that is the place. I thank for the food. Oh, this is the first time that I cook a leg quarter. It's delicious, promise. Yeah, really, really. What I did, I put lemon, like real lemon and pepper, and of course soy sauce and garlic powder and onion, and I marinated the whole night. Really nice. And yeah, and I this is the first time that I really think that is really good. And I know it's good because William ate it and he just asked for more. So it's like, yay. I hope it will continue to be like that, because I don't know. I don't know. There is something wrong with me and the kitchen. The relationship with me and the kitchen is complicated. Yeah, it's like a Facebook status. It's a little bit complicated. All right. So, but I'm thankful for the leg quarter today. And of course, rice, rice, rice. Cannot live without rice. Yes, that's true. Yeah, because he's so fuzzy. And if he does not like it, he would just say, chocolate milk, please. That's what he would always say. Chocolate milk, please. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he says all the time. And if he asks for food, that must be good. Yeah. So I'm grateful, yes. And it becomes an ability, right? So I am grateful for that ability, that cooking ability. I'm thinking it's probably I just hit today. Yeah. It's just a good hit. And yeah, the ability to think, to think, and move forward, right? So that's what I'm thankful about. What else? Yeah, because this week I don't know. This week is seems like I am under pressure. Maybe because I spent the whole day, or not the whole day, but whole morning in school, and then of course when we are in school, then William does not like to do the school anymore, the activity anymore in the afternoon. So we are not actually done for like 2 to 3 days lesson, and of course he is doing the speech. Yeah, so it is really hectic this week, but you know, praise the Lord. We are we call it, what you call that one, grace under pressure. Right, it's the grace under pressure. So that's how it is. Like, I think that's how for moms, especially you, Erin, it's probably our trademark. We are in a grace under pressure. We you know, we just smile, you know. I'm not sure, but that's how I that's my first impression. If I'm stressed, I just smile. And I remember when I was still working in a customer service, I always like red lipstick. Because if I'm under stress, I would just smile. Or if I have an opportunity to go to the corner, I will grab my red lipstick and I put it on and I will just smile. Yeah, so everybody thought that my favorite color is red, but actually no. It's it's my protective color. My nickname has been Grace for 20 years. Really? Oh my gosh. Grace. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice nickname, you know? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a nice nickname. Yeah. You know, I have a friend, her name is Grace too, and she we were really good buddies in the call center, because I worked in a call center before for a couple of months, only for a short period of time, but that was a really nice experience for me. Although in some ways I need to, you know, find what I really wanted in life. But you know, anyway, she's really that kind of a person who is so, like, you know, it's just that you're just gonna be laughing and laughing and laughing, and then other people would listen to you. Both of you they would listen, and it's like, are they drunk or something like that? They just, you know, we just talk and laugh and talk and laugh, and that's what we do all the time. Grace, hello Grace, attention Grace, in my Facebook. I hope you're listening. Yeah, I miss our bahakak and everything. It's I don't know. It's just kind of like we talk, no matter how serious our topic is, that to the point that we have, like, almost to the point that we are going to cry, and then suddenly we, I don't know, there's a word that is laughable and we start laughing and laughing and laughing. Yeah. So that's it. Okay, so other things that we are thankful about this week, of course, safety. We are thankful about the health, of course. That's the main, really main thing that we should be thankful, not only every week but every day. All right. Good sleep. Oh my gosh, I am thankful. Finally, I was able to sleep. What? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was able to sleep 7.5 hours to be exact. Yeah. Yeah, really, to be exact, that's 7.5. 7.5 hours. Yes, I was able to sleep, and I'm happy because when you have enough hours of sleep, you think really well, right? Praise the Lord for good sleep. Yes, yes. It is very important, and it is also a base of stress and anxiety if you cannot sleep properly. Like it's so hard that you really try your best to sleep. It means that there is like a steaming area in your mind that needs to come down. That's why you cannot sleep. So good sleep is something, like, it's almost a gift nowadays, especially in these trying times, right? I think I'm not the only one who has a problem with sleep. It's probably most of the parents right now have a hard time. Erin, do you have a hard time sleeping? Yeah. Yeah, it's my problem. Like almost every month, I have a hard time sleeping. I have insomnia. Like every month, I have 2 to 3 times that I just could not sleep. And lately, I just discover that, yeah, me and every parent I know, yeah. And lately, I just discovered that I am drinking dark coffee with brown sugar. Drink that, and I have to go to bed. Like I don't know, I just have to go to bed and I will sleep. Because if I drink coffee and I will pedal around and then the caffeine kicks in and there goes, I cannot sleep. But when I drink coffee and then I swish, I gargle, lukewarm water, and then I go to bed immediately, I sleep. I forgot where I read that article, but that's how it is. They call it a super nap. Yeah, they call it super nap. And it works for me. I'm not sure, but I'm just wanted to share this thing. It's kind of weird, but it does work. You know, it does work for me. And then when I get up, I'm supercharged with caffeine. So like I'm as happy as I can be, right? I think if someone step on my feet and I'm still happy, because it's like long sleep, and then when you get up, the caffeine kick in, some kind of like that. So that's one strategy that I discover. Yeah, so praise God for this gratitude. And it is really really nice when we talk about gratitude every day. It lessen up our stress, and it makes us feel better, right, when we talk about weekly gratitude. Right. So now we are now in our part two, self-care. Self-care means learning to acknowledge your limit, temperament, and to recognize that you are the expert of taking care of you by Gardens of Blessings. All right. So we are going to move on to our weekly stress management reflection and child anxiety discussion from experience as a mom. Okay. A disclaimer: I am not uh, discussing it as an expert, but as a mom who experienced child anxiety and how I was able to manage it. Okay, because I'm hoping that especially this season of pandemic that you know um help and support from the medical something, it's just so hard to get it. So I'm hoping that by bringing awareness and sharing my experience and how I was able to manage the child anxiety while waiting for the proper support and the professional care, I'm hoping that I would be able to bring awareness, and that parents who is also journeying the same area that I have would also be enlightened, and that parents should also educate themselves and not be totally dependent on specialists. They have to be self-reliant on what to do. So anyway, we are going to talk about shrink and approach strategy. Now, because I do not memorize, I am going to get this book again. Oh, by the way, this is freeing your child from anxiety. This is written by Tamar Ichansky. She's the author of Freeing Your Child from Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, and this is kind of like a really thick book, a really detailed book. I am just picking up the things that actually works for me, because not all strategies are effective for me. We have different backgrounds and we have different situations in our family setting. So the one that I will share is the one that works for me and how I was able to adjust that kind of strategy. So we are talking about the shrink and approach strategy, and it says here. Okay, I just want to take note of this because um I don't want to mislead other people. So that is a, they call it the shrink and approach. So this is, we need to change the picture in the mind of our children, and the goal is, your goal is to get your child to take another look before he assumes that he's in dangerous or impossible situation. So last time we were talking about the guides, how to address anxiety to your child. In the guide question is, this is the guide question in how to relieve the children with anxiety. So this strategy is to, we call it to change the picture of your of the things that your child had already in mind, because a children that has anxiety, or even us as adult, me, I have my own anxieties. um why are we scared about, or what are we scared about? It's because in our mind we already have that mindset. They call it mindset, or they call it uh mind reference. What is the picture? We already have that picture in our mind. So if we adults do have that, how much more for children, right? So these are the guide questions. So you ask your child, what is worry telling you about, right? And then you rephrase it. And then you also ask the child, what do you think is true? Does that sound right for you? And do you think it is really going to happen, or is just a scary idea? The whole thing is that you have to acknowledge the fear of the child, because you are asking what worry telling you about. So if you acknowledge that, if the child knows that, oh, my mom and dad knows that I am scared, so there's trust, there's a building of trust. And then the number two is, what do you think is true? That is fears versus facts. You're trying to let the child realize, is that really true? Is that gonna be happen? Does it sound right for you? So those are the things that we do. And if we were able to do this to our child, of course in my case I try to rephrase it, because William has a problem with expressive language delay. So I will try to really make sure to rephrase it according to his level. Like for example, sometimes he would stop talking. This means if he stopped talking, that is a trigger that he has anxiety. So I would tell him, um, what what are you scared about? Or is Mr. Worry bothering you? Something like that. What does Mr. Worry tells you? Some kind of like that. And then he would, say something. And then the response of the the question is gonna be like, that's gonna be our stepping our topic, to so that he would realize that, you know uh that is not true, that Mr. Scary is telling him the things that are not true. So you make sure that the child realize the things that are not true and the things that are true, that is the one that is happening in his environment. So yeah, Mr. Worry, it gives us a personality. Yeah, it gives it up. Yeah, that's what I said. It's Mr. Worry. What does Mr. Worry tells you about? And one of the things that I also read from the other anxiety books is that you have to coordinate. No, no, incorporate the feelings, uh uh Mr. Happy or something like that. So these are the things that it's trying to to let the child know that these feelings, if you are not going to manage it properly, it will result into an emotion. And of course, if it results into an emotion, it will change our state of mind. So at the very young age, we are trying to teach our children coping mechanism on how they manage their own feelings and emotion. So, and how we do that is through we try to shrink the false picture in their mind and approach it in a more loving way. So it's kind of like that. Right, the shrink and approach, we shrink the fake or the fake truth that makes them scared and approach them in a loving way. So that's kind of like that. But for William's age, I think the approach of conscious discipline is easy because we do the we call it uh uh C. I forgot. I forget it's on here, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's something that I'm just going to to share it to you. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's a picture and name strategy. Okay, picture and name strategy in conscious discipline. That strategy is you picture the child. It's like, oh, your face is doing like this and your arms is doing like that. I think you're angry, some kind of like that. So this is encouraging the child that they know that that they are seen, that you are that they know that you are watching them. So they have that attention. It's like, oh, my mom really knows what I'm doing, some kind of like that. It's picture and name. Because in conscious discipline they have this name it so you can tame it, right? So it's more simple like that. It's a more simple approach in conscious disciplines. If you know your feelings, you know how to tame it. So that's why I use Mr. Worry, Mr. Happy. All right. So that's how shrink shrink and approach strategy works. Yes, and this is actually a clip applicable not only for children but also to us. Because me, when I realize about having really a realization that I also have fears, that I also have facts, like there are times that I have to really write down my fears, and then I have to write down what are the facts that's happening right now. And it is really soothing. You try that one. It would really change your views. And one thing that I really like, that I am putting weekly gratitude, it's because uh, if you can realize or change a mindset of your mind, because worrying makes you become negative, but if you are grateful, it will help you to be a positive person. So that's why I put it in there, to always be grateful. Right. So it's kind of like they call it the change of mindset of the person. And if we can master that as an adult, then we can help our children manage their anxiety. Yeah, so we are in the with me and my son, we are in the very very young level, the young phase of it, because of course the challenge is the expressive language delay. So I am using this one and conscious discipline, like back and forth, which one is better. So that's how I do it with my son. And hopefully I can create, because I'm using pictures, so to identify emotions and feelings, which is really effective. Yes, I'm trying my best to improve that one, because we are in a journey. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. This is really interesting. Yeah, so now this week, feelings and emotion, how I manage my feelings and emotion this week. Yeah, so how do you manage your feelings and emotion this week? So far, with regards to my my emotions and my feelings, um I just I just feel like I am more patient this week. Yeah, it because I have that acceptance that I no matter what I do, I cannot really push my son hard. It's That's it. If he is not really doing well today for school, or okay, I went to school today, I visit, I am under stress and I'm done with the day. That's it. I have to accept that fact that this week we will be late with our assignment and activity. So maybe acceptance really help us to become more patient. Right. So that's how I manage my feelings and emotion. It's embracing the imperfection of this week's activity. Oh, isn't it nice? Yeah, like you embrace your imperfection so you have more patience. Yeah, so this is so I hope you manage your feelings and emotion, Erin, and I'm always praying, um I don't know, it's just so hard to really ask or say anything for you because I just could not say anything. I do not know how to say. I mean, words cannot express, but I know you're a strong person. Yeah, I became a stronger because of you. Your strong personality, like so it's like, oh, she's doing that. I'm going to do that too. Yeah. So yes, I'm really hoping that you're doing good with your feelings and emotion this week and to the coming weeks to come. Yes. And yeah. So that is feelings and emotions. And we have resiliency message to self this week, right? So the message for myself this week is about patience. Yeah. Patience, like I said to myself this week, is that it's waiting requires more patience when certain things are put on hold. Down downtime downtime made me feel the uncertainty of things. Right? Yeah, when we are in our downtime, we just feel that there is something, you know yeah, it's been rough 2 weeks, but thank you helping Henry cope with the loss of his grandfather has been trying. Yes. It will it will take time. I know it's not easy, and yeah, it's gonna be hard, but I know you can make it through, you know. And prayer is at work, when we're surviving every day, when we are enduring the pain, that is prayer at work. Yes. Yes. Amen to that one. Yeah. So that's one thing also. It takes time. So it takes a lot of patience too. So yeah, I'm hoping that things will be okay. Right. Yeah, I've been trying to be more patient with Henry. We have been weepy, but the Lord will see us through. Yes, yes, yes. And you get there. It will that it is just that that time it's hard, because sometimes there is no way to go, then you just have to go through it, you know and my prayers are always with you, and I'm just couple of blocks away. I mean, if you need something, I'm just really here, you know yeah. If it's gonna snow and you wanna roll over on the snow with me, we were gonna roll over together. Oh my gosh. Here I am again. Anyway, just smile, smile. Yes, yes, thank you for your friendship. Yes. Well, you've been very good. I think our children has been very blessed that they have the friendship because we became friends. You and me in the snow. Let's do it. Yeah. When is it gonna be in the snow? I have a sleigh, but it's really hard to push because it's something. But it's gonna be nice. Yeah, I'm going to send you a message. Is there gonna be a snow days coming? Is it nice? Yeah, I'm gonna find a hill and slide there and roll over and yeah, that's gonna be exciting. making snow angel, like, you know. I'm excited. I'm gonna check on when is if there is a snow day. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know when the first time I came over here, and there was like traces of snow, so Jeff drove me to the mountains area, and I never seen a snow before, so I only saw that on a picture or something like that when I saw in the mountain. And then I said, hey, why are there lots of styrofoam on your mountain? And then and then he thought that I was joking, but he kind of thought in my face I was really serious, because I did not really wear my eyeglasses that time, and those snow, they really look like styrofoam. Yeah, and then they're top of the mountain. They're like, oh my gosh, your mountain has a lot of styrofoam. And then when when we go through it, and then it's closer, it's like, oh, so they are really snow. Yes. Yeah, that big black dog. Yeah, and it's in that the store there near the dumpster. There's the store there. Yeah, and those strange guys, like really, really big, tall guys, are looking at me like really strange. And I was really loud, and I'm like, because I never seen a black bear before, and that was my first time. And it was on the truck, and I was like really loud. That's a big black bear, something, a big black dog. They were like looking at me like really strange. Oh my gosh. And I don't have any care, you know. They don't know me anyway. Maybe my husband get embarrassed because we probably know them, but I don't care. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's the things that, you know, I don't know. Sometimes when I was little, I get punished of those things because I would always say things as I see it. I don't know. It's just me. Yeah. So anyway, we go back to the resiliency with being productive about ourselves while waiting, and that's what I actually learned, to be productive while waiting, because this guy, Brother Bo Sanchez, I'm following him. He's a good preacher. He's talking about simmering period. When you are in your simmering period, make sure that you are not dwelling in sorrows, that you are waiting productively in your time, because if you're focusing on how to make yourself better, how to be more productive, you are putting more attention on time and self discipline, and then which also requires time, because self discipline and habit requires time, and it creates benefits while waiting, and then later on we forgot that we are waiting because we enjoy the time, the moment. And yeah, just like you, I'm really enjoying my time with you. Erin. Yeah, isn't it nice? We're just talking on live stream. Yeah, I'm enjoying this time. So yeah, that's thing. Yeah, you and it's kind of like that. If I take time, and I put time that I have to do this in myself to make myself better, I would never really think about uh things that are put on hold because of my I have plans but it's not working. But I realized that, oh, I have to really discover my abilities, and then I have to do more about myself, right? It's nice to have you for an hour without the kids. Do you know that this live stream is also my me time? Yeah, it's also nice. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's nice to talk and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, I that's what I learned too. Like, we have to just think about ourselves, our abilities, and how to nourish ourselves. Because And we have to embrace that we are wonderful, wonderful creation of God, right? In His own image and likeness. So we have to nourish that one too, right? And waiting is gonna be patiently graceful. Oh, all right. So our inspirational mantra, I almost forgot. That it's not what's under the Christmas tree that matters, it's who is around us. Like you, you really matters a lot to me. Yeah, really, really. It's because even if we don't see each other because of the pandemic, I always think about like, oh, I'm gonna message you so something. I don't know if I worry suddenly like in one single second, I always think of you and send you a message. Just like, it's been a lot of time that I've been repairing or checking on my Chrome on Louise's Chromebook all the time. But when I started to worry, I just suddenly message you. Is there something wrong with Henry's Chromebook? And I was like, I don't know. It's just I always think of you if I worry and text you. Just text you. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, it's because I know you're there all the time. Yeah. So motivational phrase of the month is joy. Yeah, joy is really the simplest form of gratitude. Yes, that's why we always include that one. Yeah, stupid pandemic, but it's always nice to message you. Yeah. Yeah, that yeah, and I really appreciate that. Maybe that's the reason. I know it's always the reason why I go easily get message there, even if it's easily be done or something. But I know that you are there to listen, no matter how busy you are. Even if I can solve it, I just like to to message you. It's something to do with me being annoying little sister, I suppose. Yeah, that's kind of my part of the family thing, that I am the nosy annoying little sister. That even if I know how to solve it on my own, I have to drag around my big sisters and brothers with my own problem. But now I have to do it on my own. But anyway, God has given you to me. That's why I'm going to annoy you. Oh no, there's another problem. well, well, anyway, so that is it for today, and I really appreciate your time. And I'm the oldest of five. I'm used to it. Yeah, I'm actually the fifth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's how it is. Yeah, for our weekly brainstorm live, I really appreciate your time. And thank you very much for coming, and hope to see you the next week.